So you want to make content, but you don't know what to talk about. You, like me and many other people, are in the same boat pretty much. You've got the urge, but you've got no words. This video is going to help you fix that and hopefully help you make some content that actually means something. So before we talk ideas, ask yourself this. Why do you even want to make content? Is it to grow a business? To grow your personal brand? To inspire, teach, entertain, or maybe just express yourself? Now, there's no wrong answer, but knowing your why makes everything clearer. Because if you don't know where you're going, then of course you're going to get stuck. So before we get too deep into this, just take a moment to reflect and think about the moment when you realized that you wanted to become a content creator. What were you doing? What were you watching? Who were you watching? What video was it when you were like, do you know what? I want to do this. I could do this. Whatever that moment was, keep that a clear picture in your mind. Think about this. And if there was a particular video that you watched that made you realize that you wanted to become a content creator, go back and watch it. Okay, that aside, let's get on to the next point. Something else that's probably blocking you is not just ideas. You probably have ideas, let's face it, you're just not executing on them because of a little thing called fear. You're scared. Now, don't worry, I'm not judging you. I'm scared. I'm scared of posting this video right now. It could absolutely flop. It could be completely and utterly pointless. But you just got to smash that fear in the face and press record. I've heard that somewhere.
You got to just press record.
Now, fear is a pernicious thing that will hold you back in just so many areas of your life, and you cannot allow it to hold you back from the things that you really want. So you probably have fear of being judged. What if people think your videos are cringe? You probably have fear of messing up. Well, does it really matter? Things can be deleted. And you probably have a fear of being ignored. What if nobody cares about what you have to say? Well, here's the truth. Absolutely everyone starts off making cringy videos. All you got to do is look through your favorite YouTubers and scroll all the way down to their oldest videos, and you'll find their videos probably sucked. Everyone posts stuff that flops. Again, big YouTubers that have millions of views, now and again they post something that just does not hit. It's just a part of the process. Not everything wins. And statistically speaking, when you look at the amount of YouTubers that have made it, the majority of people had to post more than 50 videos before they really started to get noticed. So these first posts that don't get a lot of traction, you can see this is like your training wheels, right? This is your apprenticeship phase, your free trial phase even. So use it. Make videos, just post something, just get into the habit of making something and get better, basically. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just building the reps to get good. Cringe is a rite of passage. You can't skip it. All right, okay, we've got the fluff out the way. Let's get into some really practical stuff here. You need a framework when it comes to making videos. And when you don't know what to talk about when making videos, use this one. Learn, do, share. Learn something interesting, do it, or apply it to your life, and then share what happened, what worked and what didn't. This works no matter your niche, your market, or your interest. And it can quite easily turn your life into content. And this is actually exactly what I did to start this very YouTube channel myself at the very, very beginning in 2019. All I wanted to do was make YouTube. And I thought, okay, if I want to make YouTube videos, I have to do something in real life that I can talk about on YouTube. So I'm going to have to find something to do. The initial idea was, I'm going to learn how to make money online, do the making money online thing, document the journey and see what happens. And that's exactly what I did. The first thing I wanted to explore to make money online was a website called Fiverr.com. I jumped on, made a gig, and made some money, made my first bit of income on there. And it was a great fun little experiment, and basically documented that journey, made a video, posted it, and here we are today. And just making that one video has just completely transformed my life, basically. So I'm very glad I did that. So a few examples. If you're into fitness, then try a new workout regime, a new diet plan, a few training challenges, and document your progress. Business, try a new business model. And then just kind of like film yourself doing it, figuring it out, researching it, going through the steps, overcoming problems, turn it into a video and post it. This one's really simple. You can do personal development, personal growth. Literally just read a book and then apply what you learn in the book and then talk about it, basically. I've picked a really great example here, seduction. So yeah, learn how to seduce and then make videos about it. I promise you'll probably go viral. Let's put this back. Right, that's enough standing around now. I need to start walking because I'm actually trying to lose weight. I'm just going to take a nice, easy, evening stroll while we talk about creating content. Okay, so the next point is talk to one person. right? If you think about it, right, this is really strange. When you see YouTubers and you see YouTube videos, you're like, this one's got millions of views, so he's speaking to millions of people. But really, it's only ever being experienced by one person at a time. Now, don't get sarky with me. You can't be like, oh yeah, but what if there's a room full of people watching it? It's just not likely. Most of the time, it's one person sitting in front of their computer or watching it on their phone, watching it by themselves. So with that in mind, you've got to talk to that one person because you're talking to one person at a time, right? Now, this is really useful. This is really, really helpful because when you're actually making videos, now you can take the mindset of that I'm speaking to one person. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I've got friends that want to get into creating content and they're asking me for advice all the time. So while I make this video, I'm pretending that I'm talking to one of my friends, basically. Pick one person, someone that you care about. They can be a fake person like an avatar, and talk to them. So forget audience, forget algorithms and all that jazz. Just speak to that one person that needs to hear what you have to say. And here's a little trick for that as well. One of those people that you can speak to is your old self, your past self. If you're into fitness, business, self-development, anything like that, what would you tell your younger self? What videos would your younger self want to watch that if they watched it and they listened to the person speaking would help them go from A to B? What would help them progress in their journey through life? That's a great way to think about creating content. Okay, now we've got another tip here, a little bit of a bonus tip at the end here. AI, ChatGPT. Yeah, I know. I had to throw it in there somewhere. If you don't really know what you want to talk about, go onto ChatGPT and list out a bunch of your interests, things that you think you might want to make videos about, and just go back and forth with it and basically get it to come up with some ideas for you. And then once you find a few ideas that you quite like the sound of, you can ask it to give you an overview, like some bullet points or even a loose script that you can follow to make the video. And that might have been what I did for this video. Okay, so you've got more to say than you realize. You just need to lower the pressure and raise the frequency. Start with your why, push through your fear. Learn, do, share. Talk to one person, leverage AI. And if you do that, content will come. And the right people will follow. Now, I want you to do one thing. Now, I'm not going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe. I mean, you can if you want, but I want you to do this one thing. Drop a comment down below with your why, your reason for wanting to make content. Really think about it. This is your homework. Drop it in the comments below. And then if you have any other reasons as to why you might be struggling to start making content, also include that in your comment. And I will do my very best to reply and help you out. Or I'll make a video to try and push you, basically. That's all for now. Catch you later. Right, I'm going to speed it up. Bro's trying to get shredded for the summer.